All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. I don't want to waste your time. I want to get right to it. So, what we've done up to this point, we've removed inaccurate information on our credit reports using the letters in Credit Bureau Secrets Exposed to remove inaccurate information letters. Now, you'll see it in the next video. Now, this is the letter that you're going to receive absolutely free because it's a basic letter. I mean, you can put it together yourself, but here's a letter that's put together for you based upon some basic law, some basic uniform commercial code. That's basically what it is. All right, and this right here, I've used this letter to remove inaccurate information. Again, we've wrote the letters, we've printed them out, we've put our certified letter number at the top if you watched the previous video. So, and we've mailed it certified mail with the form 3800, and we've also kept a copy for our records, and we mailed these to all three credit bureaus, just to give you a quick recap. Now, after we remove that, we're going to wait approximately 5 to 7 days before we mail our next letter. Because we want to give them, because in the previous situation, we wanted them to remove inaccurate address off the credit report and credit inquiries off the credit report. And so we'll let those letters get processed, send them about, and send this letter about 5 to 7 days later. Now, what we want to do in this letter is we want to remove a tax lien. All right, we want to remove a tax lien off the credit report, and so we're going to get that tax lien removed. And because it doesn't apply, it doesn't apply. So we have all these letters here. Now, of course, we can use a number of these letters but I'm going to go to the enhanced debt validation letter. Okay, notice and demand to validate debt claim. And in regards to the state tax lien, and we can also we got a specific letter for state tax liens, and I just need to find it real quick. Let's see, it's around here somewhere. It better be. Yeah, okay. Well, where'd the tax lien letter go? Oh, I don't know where the tax lien letter is. Let's look through this shit. What's going on? Make it bigger. Affidavit of truth, free credit report request, dispute letter to collect taxes. There we go, right there. All right. State taxes. You want to mess with me, you piece of shit? All right. I'm going to go ahead and make you prove your claim because, quite frankly, I've never lived in the state of Maryland, and quite frankly, you got some inaccurate information on my credit report, so I'm going to be cocky about it right now because I can. All right, so here's the letter for state tax lien. I'm not going to give you the whole letter, but for the most part, here it is. Now, you have these two different letters, and I want to compare them to you, and so you can see what's the difference. And to me, I really like the notice and demand to validate the debt of claim, but in this case, we're dealing with state taxes, so we're talking about different things. So this is a dispute letter to a debt collector of state taxes. Now, anyone that's trying to get you to pay is a debt collector. And so, of course, you got the certified mail. You got the certified mail number. You got the address, collection agency name and address, whomever it is. Notice of whom letters addressed to, get a name. Very important. If there's not one on the letter, at times they may just call it the compliance department, but get a direct name. That's very important. That's just for the notes. So you're not going to leave that into the letter. That's why it's very important to read the letter. Attention. You are in receipt of notice under the authority of the Fair Debt Collections Practices Act regarding your file number, which would be the credit number. It is not now, nor has it ever been, my intention to avoid paying any obligation that I lawfully owe. And of course, you go through the letter and everything like that. So you'll go through this whole letter and, you go through it and you will be able to get state tax liens removed using Credit Bureau Secrets Exposed. So I'm not going to go through the whole letter. I mean, of course, if you guys want to type this out, you can, but I'm letting you know that to get this thing removed off your credit report, you're going to have the book Credit Bureau Secrets Exposed. Now, these letters are only in Credit Bureau Secrets Exposed, and you're not going to find these letters anyplace else. So these are specifically tailored letters, and they really work. So you need to get you a copy today. And I'm going to go ahead and work on this situation with the state tax lien and get it removed off of the credit report. And I'll follow back up with you after it's done. But again, it's going to be the same process. Do my dispute. Send it certified mail. Make a copy for myself. Build a file. Because in the event, if this is not removed at a specific period of time and after I do my affidavit of truth, and if you don't know the process, then you need to go back to the YouTube channel of killbadcredit.com and watch the videos that's on killbadcredit.com where it specifically tells you how to use Credit Bureau Secrets Exposed. Now, once I go through that process, I'm building my paperwork together because I am going to sue their asses and I'm going to win. Because of the fact of the matter is that I tried to settle the claim, but they couldn't validate the debt. And that's why knowing the laws, knowing the codes, knowing the statutes could put you in a position of power. Whereas on the other hand, if you don't, then you'll always be a little fuck boy or a little fuck girl. And you will never be able to get your freedom. And you will always be chained to the shackles and scared and a non-believer. But I can tell you specifically that Credit Bureau Secrets Exposed is the truth. I am happy to be in the top affiliate with this company. I am happy because of the fact that it's helped me personally, and not only that, it helps you in life because if this so happens to happen again, and it will, especially victims such as myself who were victims of identity theft. I mean, things are on your credit all the time. So after a while of getting your head beat in, paying attorneys and going through all the losses and headaches and not being able to get anything, I suggest that you learn how to do these things on your own. And like I say, my personal results are not typical because I have like a fighting spirit in my mind. I really believe it, so that's another thing. It's the mindset. You have to believe it. You have to go in this situation knowing that their job is to keep you in bondage and a slave to debt. That is just their bondage. That's what they want to do. So for you to come up and fight and be a soldier, man, and you're not afraid to take it to court because you can't be afraid. You have to read these letters. Not only read the letters, but read the laws associated with the letters so that you're educated. Read the statutes, read the codes, read those things because they're public information and you should know it. They don't hide anything from you. It's right there. So use it, learn it, so that if you have to go to court, you can speak intelligently in order to prove your case. But that's all for today, guys. I'm going to show you the results of the tax lien after it's all said and done. And, click the link below, get the free dispute letter to remove negative information off your credit report. It's free. And also, we're going to give you tips and everything that's associated with making you a better soldier for freedom when it comes to breaking the shackles of debt. I want to thank y'all for tuning in and checking out killbadcredit.com, Credit Bureau Secrets Exposed. Y'all have a wonderful day. Bye now.
What you gonna do when you can't do what you wanna do in your life cause you worried about bad credit? Bad credit. What you gonna do when you wanna buy a house but you can't buy a house cause you worried about bad credit? Bad credit. Killbadcredit.com, killbadcredit.com. Fix that credit. Fix that credit. Killbadcredit.com. Click the link right now and learn how you can remove negative items off your credit report in 5 simple steps. So what are you waiting for? Click the link right now. The video is right below here.